And then Simon's gone. So, and who else is there? Paula's gone. So it's just going to be Randy going, you did good. You were pretty good. Doug, you were great. It's going to ruin American Idol. Just, you know, I mean, I love Randy. He's been here many times. He's a nice man. But you can't just have Randy saying everybody's great. There has to be some element of competition. And I know there's the other one, Kiki Takoko, who's the... But I can't, even when she judges people, I kind of zone out. It's like I was married to her or something. I just... Every time she talks, I'm just like, there's a bird. There's a bird over there. What? Oh, no, yeah. So, I'm just thinking I could do it, but here's the problem, I can't. 2 reasons. 3 reasons, because I brought up 3 fingers, so I want to look like I had something in mind. Here's the 3 reasons why I can't be a judge on American Idol. 1, I work for CBS. They would never allow such a valuable property as me out of their sight. Thanks for your laughter. 2, I am Swiss. And we don't like to take sides. And C, did I do A, B, or C, or 1, 2, 3? I did 1, 2, 3. I see that's another reason I can't do it, because clearly I would lose track of it. Also, to be honest, I could never be a judge on American Idol because I hate when people sing like this. I'd be like, knock it off! Either sing the damn song or don't sing the damn song, but what's all this faffing around? What? You see? Or maybe I should be on it. I could be all angry and everything. You're rubbish. I can do that. We'll be right back.
It's hard to stay up. It's been a long, long day. And you've got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on. And let's do it anyway. It's okay. You can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey. Tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
That's enough. That's great. Great, everybody. Thank you. That's all right. Yeah, really. Thanks, everybody. That was really awesome. Great. Very good cheering. It's almost as if you understand English. Why are we cheering? It is part of tour. Discount. Hey, guess what? What? I'll tell you, curious sort of predatory gay man. I'll tell you. It's a great day for America, everybody. That's what I'm saying. It is. Now, when I say it's a great day for America, it is, but it is not such a great day for Earth as a whole. Let me finish. Scientists are saying that a giant asteroid could strike the Earth in 2182, and they say it will decimate the planet and destroy most forms of life. A spokesman for BP said, been there, done that, what else to do? Also, it's true today. The news from Hollywood today is terribly sad. Leonardo DiCaprio, he's dreamy. He officially dropped out of Mel Gibson's new Viking movie. Mel Gibson doesn't know yet because everyone's afraid to phone him. But tonight, though, So there's a big night on TV. Everyone's very excited. People on TV are all running around going, oh, because it is the season premiere tonight of the award-winning nature documentary, Jersey Shore. Here we see the Guido searching for a mate. His leathery skin protecting him from predators. I actually have seen it. I've watched the whole thing, you know, because it was on earlier and we are live. Shut up. Now, the big twist this season, of course, is the Jersey Shore takes place in Miami. So it's yes. Nobody on that show cares about geography. It's the Jersey Shore without Jersey. It makes sense. It's on MTV. It hasn't played any music in years, and it makes perfect sense. Anyway, a group... One, yeah, you get your little card out, yeah. Now, a group of Italian-American activists are saying that the Jersey Shore perpetuates negative stereotypes about Italian-Americans. The group is called the Association of People Who Never Watched The Sopranos. I'm trying a new thing, by the way. What do you think?
Oh, my.
Thanks, Jeff, yeah. It's good. It's called Patting the Invisible Midget. Anyway, sorry, patting the invisible little person. What does it matter, Craig? They're invisible. It matters to them. Anyway, this season, the producers of the Jersey Shore have added a new character to enhance the parade of Italian stereotypes. Take a look at this.
Paisan!
Prosciutto!
Upas! Gabagool!
What's a coming to go?
Anyway, that Mario looks nice, doesn't he, eh? He can clean my pipes anytime. That's right, I'm gay for myself.
Pop my trunk.
Now, on the Jersey Shore, they're big with the nicknames on the Jersey Shore. Like, for example, if a girl is called Jennifer, she becomes JWoww. I don't understand it either. But there's a guy on the show, a gentleman calls himself The Situation, because his abs are so impressive, they qualify as a situation. It doesn't make any sense. I also have a nickname for my abs. They're called The Capitulation, because I just kind of gave up. So... Now, the real breakout character from the Jersey Shore, though, is a young lady called Snooki. Snooki is known for having, you know, the thick, heavily sculpted hair. I didn't notice because I'm not a leg man, but President Obama... Oh, shut up! Anyway, President Obama was on The View this morning, and they actually asked him about Snooki, and Obama said he had no idea who she is. And of course he doesn't. I'm like, he's the president. He doesn't have time to watch the Jersey Shore. Then again, he did have time to go on The View. What are you doing? I've been on The View. Anyway, there's no escaping this Jersey Shore thing. You can even buy bobblehead dolls of the Jersey Shore cast. You know, they're cheap plastic, mostly useless, and so are the dolls. But you can buy them. Now, if you're not familiar with the Jersey Shore, you're probably wondering, well, what are these dynamic young people? What do they do that's so interesting that it captures the nation's attention? Well, I'll tell you what they do. Nothing. This is true, seriously. They live in rent-free, and they spend their time drinking and tanning and punching each other in the face. Wait, you know what? I've already made it sound more interesting than it actually is. Now, to be fair, I don't want to be too hard on these brain-dead herpes incubators, but it can't be easy. It can't be easy, though, being followed around by cameras 24/7. I'm glad there weren't cameras everywhere when I was in my 20s. I'd have been arrested. I'd have been arrested more. I would have been filmed being arrested there. I'm a little concerned about the Jersey Shore cast moving to Miami, though. I like Miami. I like that amazing mix of Latino and Caribbean cultures. I've been there. I like hanging out in the boardwalk, the South Beach, watching the rollerbladers glide by, their perfectly shaped asses tucked into the thongs. And the women aren't bad either. My hope is that the Jersey Shore kids get a little classier after spending time in Miami, like that other famous Miami resident, Scarface. Say hello to my little friend, Snooki. Say hello. Say hello to Snooki. Here we are. She's only 4'2". You know the thing about the Jersey Shore, though, it may already have hit its peak. The cast is famous now, and now they're self-aware. Psychologists call this the Hawthorne effect. Once a subject is aware of being observed, the behaviour inherently changes. So the cast members will now have their agents and managers going around, and then when they get into fights now, it'll be, I'm going to have my people punch your people in the face. It'll be like that. It's lost all its whatever it had when I wasn't watching it last season. I feel a little bit out of touch. I haven't seen any of this. I only watch, I only see what you've probably seen, which is like people on the news and stuff. I don't watch the show. And then I think, well, shouldn't I watch what everybody else is watching? And then I think, why? I think, well, then you'd be able to talk about it and go, I don't need to know. I'm on TV. You don't need to know what you're talking about. You just... Right? We'll take a break. We'll take a break. And during this commercial break, while you're, getting advice about which excellent product you may need, I am going to be studying about the next thing I'm going to talk about. Peterson?
Mail call, E's and tweets.
What he said.
Twitter. Tweets will set you free. Triceratops. Twitter. Tweet the night with me. Check the tweets. And also email.
Let's see, we got tweets and the emails, so many to get through. We just don't have time for them all, so I wouldn't bother doing any of them. This is from Zachary in Woodmere in Ohio. Zachary says, Dear Craig, is it just me or has Jeff Peterson been getting a little too chatty lately? Aha! Finally! Someone noticing. You have been very chatty. Have you been taking your diet pills?
Right.
I hate it when you're sarcastic.
Top that.
I can't. All right, this is from Ramiro in Chicago, in Illinois. Ramiro says, hello, Craig. I like to be nude sometimes. Is that all right or creepy? Well, Ramiro, it's a situational thing. If you like to be nude, at home, when you're having a bath, I would say that was entirely appropriate. If you like to be nude sometimes at the library, then I think that would be a little creepy. All right, this is from Ileana in Dallas in Texas. Ileana says, Dear Craig, my bedroom is so boring. So boring? What should I add to make it better? Keep in mind my room is small. Is this code for something? Well, if you've got a small bedroom, you can often cheer it up with a pet. Yeah, a parakeet or a hamster or a bear. Hey, you could add Ramiro from Chicago. He enjoys He enjoys being nude sometimes. Maybe you'll be quite happy. Mind you, if it's that small, you might have to butter him up to squeeze him in there, you know. Just turned myself on a little bit there. Right, this is from Kevin in Houston in Texas. This is from Julia in Massapequa in New York, and she says, it's a tweet. She says, "Hi, Craig. Do you think it's weird when girls ask guys out?" Can't say as I've ever encountered that. Nah, it's not weird. Help yourself, I often say. If girls ask me out, I say, no, I can't, I'm married. Well, that's what I say now. Back in the day, I used to say, I can't, I'm gay. That doesn't make any sense.
You've got them on the ropes, Mr. F.
I don't know, Jeff. I know it's kind of you to say so, Jeff, but I don't think so. I think they're being kind to me. I have no idea. That doesn't make any. That last thing I said made no sense, and that's kind of your area.
I'm doing my best.
Well, all right, I know. But I'm saying, and by this, when I said your area, I didn't mean to bring up your area. I know it's a sensitive.
Pop my trunk.
All right, that's enough. All right, well, we don't have any time anymore now. So there you go. Yep, the comet's coming. That big thing's hurtling towards Earth. It's going to be here in about, what, 70 years or so, they reckon? So all that's left to do is wait. Do you ever think scientists just make... Uh-oh. This guy, oh, there's a comet coming, we're going to need a grant. Well, like a comet? Oh, yeah. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Please, everybody, stop your excessive clapping. We don't have time. There's a comet headed this way. We want to get 70 years to pack in all the fun and stuff that we can. So, my next guest is a star of screen and stage and TV and magic, and he's got a Twitter account. Oh, he's in the Cats and Dogs movie, The Revenge of Kitty Galore. It's in theaters tomorrow. He's directing Rent at the Hollywood Bowl on August the 6th through the 8th. He does it all. Please welcome Neil Patrick Harris, everybody. Neil.
Thank you, Craigie Ferg. It's an honor.
You look lovely.
Thank you. I usually wear a suit, so that's nice that you say this. I feel a bit underdressed.
You've gotten a little cash tonight. Is that because you're a director now? I expected you to wear a sweater over your shoulders.
A hoodie?
Oh, no.
Isn't that what directors wear?
No, the skateboarders wear hoodies.
Oh.
The directors, in theatre, the director wears the sweater over his shoulder and goes, "Over there, love, right now."
Yeah, I just wear the jodhpurs and have the big, what is that called?
Oh, yeah, the big voice make you louder-a-thon.
Come on, you're terrible!
Are you having a good time
I'm
in the
directing in
rehearsals?
the 1930s.
Yeah, that's good. Is it a 1930s version of Rent? That'll be interesting.
That's it. Yeah. That's nice.
Say, Mac, who's living in that apartment? I'll tell you who.
AZT, never heard of it.
That's
not funny.
Got weird there.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Less funny.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things, you know. So how's it going?
It's going really well.
Hollywood Bowl, that'll
Hollywood
be nice.
Bowl, 18,000 people. It's just 3 performances. We're rehearsing this week, and next week we put it up, and it's fast and furious, and it's going to be really good.
Fast and Furious too, so it's a combination of Fast and Furious.
Car jumps.
Cars come on stage and help people.
And Vin Diesel sings out tonight.
One day, maybe. One day. I'm kidding.
No, it's cool. I mean, I was in Rent when it was in LA. I played Mark, and now I'm able to direct it, and we have a bigger cast than normal. We
Nice.
added 10 people to the cast. We've added like 7 or 8 people to the orchestra.
Now, when you've added 10 people to the cast, does that mean you've added characters that aren't normally there? Like when they added Scrappy-Doo to Scooby-Doo?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
That's exactly right.
Like Scrappy-Doo is now in Rent? That's
Yeah.
bad. I don't know that this is the way to go.
We added Grimace from McDonald's. and the little redheaded kid from Different Strokes.
Oh, yeah, remember that?
No, we brought them on.
I wonder what happened to that red-headed kid. Danny Bonaducci.
Oh, was it really?
No. Danny was much earlier than that. He was Partridge Family. By that time, Danny was in his 50s.
During Partridge Family?
Yeah, Danny was actually in his 50s during the Partridge Family.
Wow.
That was the secret that he tried. That was his secret shame. Yeah. No, do you know Danny?
I don't, but he scares me.
No, you should be frightened of Danny. Danny is fantastic. He's very, very nice.
Every time I see an interview with him, he's talking about like, oh yeah, one time I hammered a screw into my skull. I got in a fight with a guy and I broke his teeth off and I chewed him up and I swallowed him.
He's adorable. That's true. It's true.
I'm gonna box Vanilla Ice and drink his blood. Like, you're gross, dude.
No, he's not. He's not gross.
Not gross?
No, he's lovely. He smells a bit like biscuits.
I wouldn't have expected that.
It's the surprise everyone gets when they meet Danny. They're like, "Who's making biscuits?" And Danny's like, "It's me."
What? I don't need oven mitts.
How have you been? What have you been up to? Apart from work.
Apart from work?
Yeah.
What else? I filmed the Harold and Kumar 3 movie.
That's work.
Yeah, but not rent work. Yeah. Harold and Kumar 3 in 3D.
Really? Why? I wonder why they would put that movie in 3D. Yeah.
It was great, good times. I think it's raw and disturbing, and I think fans of the first 2 should like the second.
It's Harold and Kumar. That's weird. But what have you been doing any not-working things? You ever
Took a road trip. We filmed that in Detroit, and my better half, David's from Detroit, so we flew our dogs out there to be with his family while we were filming the thing, and then we took a road trip back from Detroit with the pups all the way to LA.
Really? Do you let the dogs drive? Come on, it gets pretty quiet out there in some of them states. You can let the dogs drive. I've done it. We've all done it. It's the secret thing we all do when we drive across the country.
They were actually super mellow. I thought there'd be, that's like 37 hours. That's a healthy drive.
Right.
And it's like a heat wave was going on, and so you couldn't really stop anywhere.
And let the dogs have a pee or a poo.
Well, you could do that, but then you couldn't go have a meal or whatever because the dogs had to stay
You know, in England now they're giving ice cream to the dogs.
Is that right?
I was talking about it in the show last week. They're giving ice cream.
Right. Ice cream to the dogs.
Ice cream to dogs.
It's a big story. Big story.
It's all over the news.
But I would have thought Fred, who's our Cairn Terrier.
A Cairn Terrier, a Scottish dog?
Yeah.
Oh.
Named Fred, appropriately.
Yeah, well, Scottish name, Fred.
Not really.
Not so much.
Fred was, when he was younger, was a bit of a puker in the car. Oh. And so that was awkward because he'd throw up. And you'd see it happening, He'd be sitting on the lap and you'd sort of see it. You'd see him kind of getting ready and you'd reach for the plastic bag or whatever and try and catch it. But, because...
Did he puke on the way back on this?
No, he was puke-free.
Well, that's because you didn't stop and feed him, though. He was starving.
No,
that's what it was.
Everything was good, but it was, with the heat, if nothing is worse than throw up in a car times 100 degrees for 2 days straight.
But you're from
Albuquerque. There was none of that. I'm from Albuquerque, which is a great non sequitur.
No. It gets very hot in Albuquerque, and parts of that town smell like vomit.
No. No, Albuquerque. No, go to Albuquerque. It never smells like vomit, ever.
Hey, listen, Albuquerque has no greater advocate in the American media than me. Every night I talk about this. I love Albuquerque. I love the Rattlesnake Cup. Comes from the Albuquerque Rattlesnake Museum. I love your parents' restaurant that I've never been to called Perennials, right, in Albuquerque. But there is no denying the truth. Certain parts of Albuquerque smell a little bit like vomit.
That is a bold-faced lie, Craig Ferguson.
It is a lie,
Take it
but
back.
I'm taking a firm stance on it.
Jeff, we need to tell us. What is it? Does any of it smell like puke at all? No, that's what I'm saying.
He's never been to Albuquerque. He's never even been outside of San Bernardino.
Jeff's kind of fetching, by the way.
I love this man.
Yeah.
I just like that every time he talks now, his hand kind of looks like he's touching his junk.
Hey, Craig.
What is that?
It's because he's stuck out there on his own. If he gets too close, he'll touch somebody else's junk. That's what happens.
Oopsie.
Yeah, oopsie is right.
I love Jeff.
He is. He's very nice. Yeah. How's your parents' restaurant doing? Still open all the year round, and it's called Perennials because it's open every day of the year?
Look at that.
It's not open every day of the year. That's the problem I have with it.
It is open every day of the year.
Is it really?
Yeah. We used to be closed on Mondays, and now we're open on Mondays just because you had a problem with it.
Christmas Day?
Not Christmas Day.
Christmas Day!
Christmas Day! It's
You
Christmas!
can't call a restaurant Perennials if it's closed.
Even on Christmas Day?
Even on Christmas Day.
Well, I'll tell you, Perennials is doing quite well. My father is no longer involved with Perennials because it was just too much work. And so my brother, Brian, has sort of taken it over, and we've sort of done a relaunch of it. It looks much nicer. The food is a simpler menu and fresher food, and it's great. I think you'll love it.
What the hell happened to you, man?
You asked. I'm saying it's
You're
good.
plugging your family restaurant in Albuquerque.
You just asked how the restaurant was.
Yeah, that's true. I did. But I'm manufacturing fake anger. It's what Regis does. It's very good. I'm really angry at you. Why? Not really.
Not really.
Not really angry at all.
We took I can tell you more about the road trip. We took we stopped midway, and we stopped at like a Radisson Inn.
Yeah. Did they advertise on CBS? Well, they do now.
They might.
Yeah.
They won't want
Was it
to.
good?
No, it wasn't very good at all. It was nasty. Second floor. You had to wear socks because the carpet was kind of speckled and sticky a little bit. And not in the good way.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You're telling me, Jeff. So that was no fun. We stayed there. So then we drove all the way through the next night and we ended up in Vegas.
Oh, Vegas is clean everywhere. Nowhere in Vegas. There's no vomit smell there.
Well, you haven't stayed in too many clubs in Vegas late night.
Oh, man, it's very vomity there.
Very vomity.
Well, we're out of time here, pal.
Are you?
Yeah, well,
Have you seen these things?
What? Oh, yes, my son's very into these.
Have you seen these things?
Yeah.
They're like the new craze. They're like the new jelly belt, the new...
It's like Justin Bieber in elasticated form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all make shapes, and so I have 4 of them. This one I'm very excited by. It's a rabbit because I'm a magician and I like magic.
You do? You still hiding rabbits down your pants, that kind of thing?
Sometimes.
Okay. The whole out of time thing, you weren't really interested
This one's
in
a pineapple. That's a pineapple because I like pina coladas.
Oh. And walks in the rain?
Sometimes.
Okay.
This one's a dolphin because I love dolphins.
Oh, really? I don't care for dolphins. I prefer sharks.
And this one's a rooster because I love...
Hey! Neil Patrick Harris, everybody! Oh, 2182. Welcome back, everybody. I have fantastic news. I miscalculated. I said the Earth was going to be destroyed by the giant asteroid in 70 years. It's actually 170 years. So kick back, relax. Panic's kind of over a little bit. Although if you've got anything pressing, you might want to get on it. My next guest is CNN's chief medical correspondent. He's got several upcoming specials starting in mid-August. Please welcome the lovely Dr. Sanjay Gupta, everybody. Sanjay Gupta. Dr. Gupta.
It's an honor to be back. Thanks
It's
for
lovely
having
that
me.
you haven't been here for ages. Where have you been?
You know, I've been busy doing a few
CNN?
things. I think I had 3 kids since I last saw you.
Wow.
Yeah, so...
Well, you've kept your slim figure. You're actually very, very thin looking right now. Are you all right?
No, I feel great. You know, I've been exercising a lot.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You too. I mean,
No, I just kind of stopped eating.
that'll do it as well.
No, I lost a bit of weight too, but you look, I mean, are you, what are you doing?
No, I did this triathlon last Sunday in New York City. Yeah, I turned 40 years old, and I've been busy, and I said I want to make some changes. So,
You lost some weight. You having a midlife crisis?
No. My wife watches your show every night, so yeah.
A little bit, maybe. Do they keep you at CNN because of Larry King? So, like, quick, Dr. Gupta, get in here, Larry's...
Larry's doing great.
All right,
He feels fine. He has the look of a happily retired man. You know,
Yeah,
he's leaving the show.
he's leaving, yeah.
He's
He's
great.
lovely, Larry, actually. He's very nice.
He's been on your show a few
Yeah,
times.
he has, yeah. Did you help him with, because he wasn't as gassy when he was here last time. It seems like he's really kind of...
I told him not to talk about that.
All right. So how are you? What are the specials you've got coming up then? What have you been doing?
We, you know, it's been a busy year. I, you know, was in Haiti in the beginning of the year, and then just got back there just a couple of weeks ago. But I've been working on a few things. There's this place in Washington, near Washington, called the Institute for Undiagnosed Diseases.
Wow.
They have this place where they literally, if there is someone who has a problem, a medical problem, and no one can figure it out, I mean, they literally have been everywhere, they go to this special ward where they have all these docs and these special tests, and they try and figure out what's going on with the person.
That must be kind of challenging. Well, it must be challenging for them, but it must be challenging for doctors as well.
Yeah.
Because you guys don't like not knowing what the answer is, right?
Well, you know, I think doctors like puzzles, and these are the ultimate puzzle solvers. It's kind of like, you know, the real life house, you know.
Right.
And it is it's amazing, you know, to walk in, place of last hope, no one knows what's going on, and finally get an answer to your question.
And so that you did you undiscover any undiscoverable diseases when you were there?
I helped out a little bit, but mainly we were showing how a place like this works. You know, you know how
you still practice though, right?
I do, yeah. No, I'm you know, I'm a neurosurgeon. I'm practicing, which, you know, it's funny, straddling two lives now, medicine and media. People ask me that a lot. Are you still practicing? And I think because I do some work in news and the media, I appreciate medicine even more than I ever did before. Like,
and it's quite, for a neurosurgeon, you're limited to the amount of hours you can do these things, right? Isn't that right? There's you have to do a certain amount of hours a month or something.
Well, now they have regulations for the residents. You know, when I was training, I mean, I literally would train 110 hours a week.
Wow.
I mean, it was your entire life. It was an entire decade of my life. But now they can't work more than 80 hours a week.
Oh, well, there you are.
It's a lot better.
Now, you perform brain surgery then?
I do.
Yeah. Do you listen to music when you do that? Like, because people do, right? These are long operations.
This is a very serious topic, actually.
Oh, right.
The music, I have.
Oh, Craig, you're so stupid. Am I Dr. Gupta? Am I?
I have these. So we do operations of the brain and the spinal cord.
Right.
So I have different playlists for if I'm doing a brain case versus a spinal cord case. I have a playlist for when I'm opening at the beginning of the case versus when I'm closing.
Really?
And a different playlist in the middle.
Where does Justin Bieber come into this?
I think he's going to get added now. I got 3 daughters, so I'm sure he's going to get added into my...
yeah. So how long does... I mean, I suppose it varies wildly from procedure to procedure, but how long would you say you'd be in a surgery for something like that?
You know, the longest case that I probably do is around 8 to 10 hours.
Good Lord.
Yeah, all day. And you know, you don't stop. I mean, you can't stop.
Don't you have to go to the...
No, you got. I mean, you really have to pace yourself, so you don't drink a lot of fluids in the morning, so you don't have to go. And the nurses often will squeeze like Jolly Rancher candies into your mask, so you get a little bit of sugar while you're operating. And
do you ever ask them to do that when you're not operating?
As soon as I said that, I knew what happened.
You forgot where you were, didn't you, Dr. Gupta? Yes, I know. Could I have my double entendre removed? Is that... That's right. No. So you can't go to the...
Your hair looks great, by the way.
Oh, the touch of grey.
Yeah. Me too. I'm getting it.
Do people ask you if you dye your hair?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, well, it's crazy. Why? Everybody must dye their hair.
Because I have plenty of gray. Is that what you're saying? It's
Right,
crazy.
yeah.
No, it's coming in.
You do have a little bit. You don't have much
Yeah,
gray. No, you're only 40. I'm 48. With the next 8 years, I'm telling you.
coming, eh?
It will ravage you.
Why? What happened?
I don't know. I just, I get snow on the roof. I've got snow in the basement. I think you know what I'm... Well, wait a minute. What are you asking me for? You're a doctor, for goodness sake.
Yeah, but I'm still not sure if I know what that means.
What? Snow in the roof, snow in the basement?
Basement.
Well, doctor, it's a comedy term. You probably wouldn't understand it. It's to do with the aging process. Why does your hair go white, actually, as you get older?
Ah, that's an interesting question. Well, there's melanin that makes your hair dark.
Right.
And you start to lose the melanin. But I found out you also, melanin just gradually withers away from your hair, but you also get air in the hair itself.
Air?
Yeah, so I don't know if you notice that you become an airhead, sort of.
Yeah.
But your hair, I mean, your hair feels different as you get older.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, that's because of the air in the hair. Air in the hair. Air hair.
This is like a Danny Kaye movie. Really? Your air gets white? But, I grew up in Scotland. There was air there as well. Right. It was different air. It was very damp air, but it was there.
But you weren't as old.
No,
So, I mean, your hair gets a little bit more brittle, and air can get in the hair.
Oh, and gets in between it and kind of dries it out?
It gets it right in. The air goes into the follicle itself, so your hair actually is full of air.
Right.
It's that makes it feel coarse and go gray.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
What
Looks good
about?
on you.
I mean, if you're wearing pants, you don't get air.
Again, yeah, no, you keep me thinking.
Yeah, I tell you, you want to undiagnose his conditions, doctor. Let me talk it through for you. Well, listen, it's lovely to see you again, Sanjay. Thank you so much
always
for coming.
enjoy it. Thanks so much.
Please, let's not leave it so long next time. It's been too long.
Well, you did pretty well without me. You look great.
No, I'm all right. I need a checkup.
All right.
Dr. Sanjay Gupta, everybody. We'll be right back.
If you're watching Craig at home, you're missing half the fun. Consider this your formal invitation to laugh live in our studio audience at a taping of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. Please give us a call at 323-570-0059 or visit our website at oneiota.com.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
I think that cat gets his hair dyed. I'm trying to think who'd be a good judge on American Idol, and I can't really think who it'd be. I thought maybe Anderson Cooper would be good, because... He would. He looks a bit like Ellen DeGeneres. I've just pissed off everybody now, haven't I? I didn't mean that. Bill O'Reilly. He would be awesome. Bill would be awesome. No, he'd be good. I think actually Bill would be a good judge on American Idol because he strives to get his opinion across. I actually am quite serious. I'd quite like to see someone like that do that. I think it should be Bill. Bill, it's you. The middle of the night TV has spoken. All right, well, Bill will probably post that on his website, www.idon'tgivearatsaswhatyoutthink.com, and then send it to me. All right, well, I'm done here. That's the show's over. I'm a bit worried, though. It's only 170 years to that asteroid. I better go and pack.